First off, I want to give a shout out because I want to spotlight Shedeur Sanders. I want to put the spotlight on Shedeur Sanders. Want to put some respect on this kid's name because Shedeur is doing what people probably thought he couldn't do. There was a lot of doubters. A lot of people didn't think that Shedeur could come from an HBCU and come into the Power Five and be balling the way he is. He's over 2,000 yards passing, 16 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. And Shedeur Sanders has been balling, man. And he's playing with a bad O-line. O-line is terrible. Everybody knows it in the country. When Shedeur Sanders get an O-line, and that's probably going to be next season, he going to tear college football up. Did you hear me, people? Let me repeat that again. When Shedeur Sanders gets an offensive line, he is going to tear apart college football. You think that Shedeur has been able to break a couple records on the team right now? We ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come from quarterback Shedeur Sanders. I love this kid's winning mentality. He has a winner's mentality that I love. He has a get up and go about him. He's not a procrastinator when it comes to the game of football, and I love that, man. Very accurate with the football. Gonna be definitely a top prospect in the 2025 NFL draft. Plays with that passion and that grit and determination that you need to be able to play the quarterback position. Every team is going to be trying to go out to Shedeur Sanders. This kid willed his team yesterday. I think it was like 50 seconds left, and willed them down to be able to kick the game-winning field goal with Mata. Shout out to Mata, too, as well. But, man, Shedeur Sanders, man, is box office, man. When this kid gets an offensive line, man, he's going to destroy college football. The offensive line is bad. It's terrible. It's terrible. We see it week in and week out. They're getting this kid rocked. They're getting this kid's cage rattled every week. And he just comes back. He doesn't complain about it. He just straps up his helmet, put his cleats on, and continue to go out there and play football. But Shedeur Sanders is box office, man. I love this kid's ability to play the football. I remember when I was talking about the things that I wanted to see Shedeur work on. Man, has he worked on those things. He's accurate with throwing the football. The only thing Shedeur needed to do is take off when he needed to take off. And for the last few games, he's been taking off and running. It's not saying that he has to be Lamar Jackson. It's not saying that he has to go out there and be Michael Vick or Justin Fields or anybody like that. But just going out there and being able to utilize your legs because you can. The NFL now, once he gets into the NFL now is a lot of dual threat quarterbacks are starting to take over the NFL now. It used to be a heavy pocket passing league, but now it's starting to change. And definitely Shedeur is a pass first quarterback. He wants to pass first, and nothing is wrong with that at all. Nothing is wrong with wanting to sit back in the pocket and deliver the football. But when you see danger coming or when you see pressure coming, you get out there and you're able to utilize your legs when you need to. You don't have to go out there and rush for 300 yards, in a game or something as a quarterback. But when you see your team struggling and you need to find a way to get it done, it's nothing wrong with being able to use your legs to get it done with. This kid, if Caleb Williams decides to go ahead and go to the NFL in 2024, then there's no doubt in my mind that Shedeur Sanders will be the number one quarterback taken off the board in 2025. Shedeur Sanders will be, hear me out again. Shedeur Sanders will be the number one quarterback taken in 2025 if Caleb Williams decides to go ahead and go to the NFL this season. Because a lot of people are waiting on Caleb Williams and what he's going to do anyway. We know that Caleb Williams is a baller, and he did win again last night. They won in a thriller. against Arizona. Arizona had an opportunity to win that game, but they fell short. But at the same time, man, Shedeur Sanders has been eating it up, man. And I'm just watching him play with this bad O-line, and I'm like, man, this kid gets a great offensive line, man. This kid is going to tear college football up. He's going to tear it up, man. He's already in one game broke the school single record for the most passing yards. And I think through the first 5 or 6 games, he has the most passing yards out of any QB that has stepped foot in Colorado. I can't wait, man, to see what it's going to look like when he gets a offensive line that is very good. Because he already plays with the winner's mentality. He don't like to lose. Coach Prime doesn't like to lose. Who likes to lose? Nobody. I mean, even Alabama and Ohio State, those teams don't like to lose. And people don't even be talking about them like that. Like, everybody is, have their little hate or whatever against Coach Prime. But why you ain't saying nothing about Alabama winning every year? Why you ain't saying nothing about Ohio State dominating college football every single season? It's time for somebody else to come up besides these two teams. So shout out, man. I had to spotlight quarterback Shedeur Sanders, man, because he has straight up been balling. Shout out to Coach Prime for getting those kids up to 4-2. And the best is yet to come. Shedeur Sanders is box office. All right, guys, I'll be back to you soon with another video. I'm out of here until next time. Peace.